Hi, I'm the Rogue Reviewer, just out of the cinema. I've just gone to see Predator Badlands, so I'm just going to give you my overall thoughts and review of the film and my overall score. So here we go. So the film is set around a young predator called Deck. He is considered the runt of the litter from the rest of the predators and slightly disowned by his family. However, he wants to prove them wrong that he's not the runt of the litter, so he chooses the most deadly planet to choose his rite of passage to hunt the most dangerous prey in the universe. So he travels to this Badlands planet where everything is trying to kill everything all the time. So he lands on this planet to hunt this creature called the Kalisk. He's this unkillable beast of a creature. However, when he's trying to find this creature, he comes upon one of the Weyland-Yutani's synthetic organisms who was slightly damaged and needs Deck to basically help her out of a difficult situation. So they kind of team up together with Deck using the synth as a kind of a tool to guide his way through the planet so he can hunt this big beast, this unkillable beast. It's kind of a learning journey for Deck. He's on this really dangerous planet with Thea, the synth, and he's just fighting his way through. She's kind of there for kind of like moral support almost at sometimes. She's just kind of cheering him on as he's fighting other beasts and creatures that are just constantly trying to kill him as he's on his journey. And he has to go back to a little bit of basics because he's lost a lot of his weaponry and tools. So he's using things that are natural from the planet to try and fight the different creatures. One thing I didn't expect from this film is the humor. There is a lot of comedy and some funny moments in the film, which at some points it felt kind of like awkward and a bit cheesy, but it just kind of just worked with the overall story and the plot because Deck doesn't speak English. He's speaking in his Predator language, and pretty much Thea, Ellie Fanning's character, is the only dialogue of the movie. This kind of random comedy element that has in it kind of does work. Um, but the action scenes are amazing, I have to say. There's some real good battles with Deck fighting the Simps, the beasts, running around this like planet of death where just things are around the corner trying to kill him all the time. Um, Cinematically the planet is really pretty as well. It just looks great as they're sort of traveling through it. Really beautiful waterfalls, mountains as they're kind of making their way as Deck's trying to make his way to hunt the Khalees, the main thing that he's come to the planet to kill, to prove himself as a predator so he can become one of the clan. Um, but yeah, overall, I love this film. I'm surprised because it's been a while since I've said that about a Predator movie. I would put this up there with some of the, yeah, I'd put this above Prey and I would put it above even Predators. So onto the acting, I thought Ellie Fanning was good as Thea the Synth. I mean, there's a lot on her shoulders because she is the only person talking through most of the film. Um, there's a few other Simps that sort of show up at the end, but they're not really the main kind of dialogue. She is like driving the film forward. But Deck, even though he's speaking in this Predator language, there's a lot of moments where you're feeling kind of like the troubles that he's going through as this kind of runt of the litter kind of predator, and not feeling kind of quite adequate compared to his brother and his father. He was just constantly trying to prove himself, which is a really interesting aspect of this Predator story, and definitely takes it to a different kind of angle that we're not used to seeing. It's more from the Predator's side, which I really enjoyed. I also really enjoyed seeing the Predator's main planet as well for the first time. But no, this was 100% definitely a film that you want to see in the cinema. It's a great addition to the franchise as well. I have to say, I wasn't sure what to expect from this film, but I was thoroughly not disappointed by it. So on to my overall score. I really enjoyed this movie. This is probably one of the best Predator movies I've seen since Predator 2, which was one of my all-time favorite films. And obviously the main one, Predator 1, which was one of my favorite films of all time. As you can see, I'm a huge Predator fan. But this one, I kind of went in expecting that this might be a bit of a disappointment, but it thoroughly wasn't. I would actually give this a high 8 out of 10. It's a really great Predator film. If you're a Predator fan, you're going to love this movie. The action scenes, the mythology of behind the Predator, seeing the Predator's home world is really good. So I would recommend, if you're a Predator fan, definitely go watch this. If you're a fan of sci-fi action, go watch it. Really good film to watch in the cinema. Okay, so that's my thoughts on Predator Badlands. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and follow, leave some comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.